it really tastes like ocean. There's even goji berry. Hi, this is Annie. Welcome to Annie Cravings. I'll be reviewing instant ramen. We all love instant ramen, but at the same time, it's not healthy. It can make you fat, and all the sodium can cause kidney issues. So I decided to try to find healthier instant ramen that can satisfy our cravings without sacrificing our health. So I used our good old Shin ramen as the standard, and looking at the nutrition facts here, one pack that's 120 grams contains 20% of fat, 36% of saturated fat, and 78% of sodium, and that adds up to 500 calories. In order to be considered a healthy instant ramen, the fat percentage has to be around half or less. And for the sodium, you know what, if it's 50%, I take it. So they have to be under $10. And when I said $10, I mean buy a pack of 4. It's really hard to find these options that come in individual packages. So I looked around town and I was able to find 3 options. So the first one I found, which is also the healthiest of the 3, is soup. It only has 300 calories per pack, although there are only 92 grams of noodle. And fat percentage, 1%. There's no saturated fat, and sodium. It's only 36%. The second healthiest is an Indian-made instant ramen. I found this at Superstore and it's like, what, $2 for one pack? Each pack is only 60 grams. So if you times that by 2, that is a standard Shin ramen size. So I'm just gonna double up the nutrition facts here. Every 2 pack would be 140 calories. That is really low. That's half of the su ramen. And it has 3% of fat, 5% of saturated fat, and sodium is only 9%. Lastly, I found a Chinese one, and this one is a hua diao flavor. So hua diao or fa diao in Cantonese is a Chinese rice wine, and it's commonly used in cooking. 330 calories in a 95-gram pack, so very similar to the soup. And there's 11% of total fat and 15% of saturated fat. So it's not as healthy as the other 2, but I gave it a pass. The sodium, we're looking at 56%, so pretty close to a 50% mark. And I just love how it looks, so I'm just gonna give it a try. I actually got a 4th one. This one, I got fooled by it because if you look at the fat content, you're looking at 3% only. And then sodium is 46%. So I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Except it's giving you half the servings. It has 92% of sodium. I'm just gonna make it anyway, but I'm gonna cut down the seasoning that I'm gonna use. So now, let's get cooking. So I got the shu ramen right here. It smells heavy. The noodles actually green, And there are lots of seaweed flakes that came in the dry ingredients, and a little bit of these beef flavored soy protein. So let me try. It's definitely not as chewy as the Shin ramen. It tastes like those whole wheat pasta almost. And I'm not sure about the taste of these seaweed. It really tastes like ocean. So if I were to make it next time, I would just skip the dry ingredients pack, the noodle with the soup packet, and probably add my own veggies and eggs. Then it would be pretty good. So it is good. I just don't like the taste of the seaweed. This is the Indian one, Ching's Secret. So it doesn't come with a dry ingredient packet, but the seasoning packet does contain these tiny carrot bits. And it definitely smells different. The noodle, I feel like it's really thin comparing to the Shin. The noodle has a strong flour taste to it. This is not a flavor that I'm familiar with or enjoy, I would say. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it, honestly. Here I got the Chinese FAT instant ramen, and same as the other ones, it's very thin. It smells like Chinese herbal soup. There's even goji berry. The wine, it actually gives off a very strong, alcohol fume to it. Just gonna try. So I believe this one has the highest fat content. It's also the chewiest among the healthy ones. So the texture of the noodle is definitely the best so far. It doesn't taste like a MSG broth like the Shin ramen. So the taste of the wine is barely noticeable. I could smell it, but I can't say I can taste it. It doesn't taste like herbal soup. It just smells like it. So far, I think I like this one the best. At last, we have the spicy Korean noodle that has a lot of sodium in the seasoning packet. So I did use only maybe 1/4, 1/3 of the packet to make half a bowl. And if you look at it, the noodle is actually really thick. It's even thicker than the Shin ramen. So let's see what it tastes like. Because the noodle is thicker, I feel like I didn't cook it enough. It actually tastes a lot like the Shin ramen. So I'm just gonna take another bite of the Shin ramen. I think the chewiness is comparable. It's definitely that the Korean texture that you get. Soup base wise, okay, I didn't even add a lot, and it's already spicier than the Shin, I think. Okay, so although it's air fried, it actually tastes very close to regular instant ramen. Taste-wise, I think this one is definitely the top on my list. It's just because the seasoning packet. Whereas the other ones, they're all lighter. If you're looking for something that's healthier, but you don't want to lose the fun of having instant ramen, this one is the way to go. Just make sure you cut down on the seasoning packet. Honestly, the taste is strong enough even just using a quarter of a pack. After eating all 4 of these healthier instant ramen, I'm going to rate them based on 4 categories: taste, texture, nutrition, price. To start, we have the soup. Taste-wise, honestly, the soup base isn't bad. I just didn't like the seaweed. I would give it a 3. Texture-wise, the noodle tastes like a whole wheat noodle. So I'm not a big fan of whole wheat noodle because it does taste a bit hard. Texture, I'll also give it a 3. Nutrition fact-wise, it is the healthiest, so I'm gonna give it a 5. Price, I think is originally listed as $8.99 for 4 packs. So I got it on sale for about $6.99. So in that case, I'm gonna give it 3.5. So it's not too expensive for what it is. But would I get it again? Probably not. Second, we have the Ching's Secret with a Manchurian flavor that I can't say I enjoy. I'm used to, you know, eating savory, salty instant ramen, but this one is more sweet than salty. So it doesn't satisfy me the same way the other instant ramen do. So for taste, I would just give it a 2. It's just not my thing. The noodle texture, I actually like it better than the soup. Although it tastes a bit floury, but because I'm just rating the texture, it actually tastes like a standard Japanese instant ramen. So to give that a 4. Nutrition fact-wise, well, this is pretty healthy as well. Very low in sodium. Fat is only about what, 6% if you're looking at a 120 gram portion. So I'll give that a 5 as well. Price, okay, it was like $2. Although it comes with 4 packs, it's really equivalent to 2. So it's $2 per pack. Still pretty cheap comparing to the rest of them. So price-wise, it's 5. But would I get it again? Probably not. Third one, we have wine one. I'm not a fan of herbal soup. So the smell was really strong, but it doesn't taste like it. So I do like it, and I like how it comes with, you know, goji berry. I also like, somehow I just feel like it's healthy. So taste-wise, I'm gonna give it a 5. Texture is thin. So it's almost like in between a Chinese egg noodle and Japanese instant ramen. Do I like it? So-so. For me, the noodle texture would be 3.5. And nutrition fact-wise, I think it has the highest fat, and the sodium is also the highest. So nutrition-wise, give it a 3. Price, I think this one is $8.99 as well as regular price. It wasn't on sale, so I got it for $8.99. It is really unique. I don't think I've had anything similar before. So with the uniqueness and the fact that it actually tastes decent, I think price-wise, it's a 4. Lastly, we got this spicy air-fried one. Taste-wise, it's as close as it gets to regular instant ramen. Because we're comparing against the Shin, right? So to give it a 5. Whereas for texture, it is thicker. It's not chewy like the regular ramen, right? And that's what I noticed about these air fried instant ramen. It loses that chewy texture. So I'd say it's like 3.5 for me. Nutrition fat wise, again, the fat percentage is very low. The only thing is super high sodium. So if you cut down the seasoning packet, then you're good. I would also give it 3.5. And price, this is the same price as the other three, $8.99 or is it $9.99 for something that is very close to regular instant ramen. It's worth it, so give it a 4. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe, or I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye!